right, we'll call the meeting to order. Here we go.
It'll be a quick meeting.
Skip,
All right.
skip the minutes because you can't vote on that.
Yeah, there was no one from the public called in, so we can skip that.
Public education goal.
Hazardous waste, I got the numbers from Highway Department. Can you open it?
Oh, this one, sorry.
No, it's not, you're good. There was 847 households that participated. 500 of them were from
Nice.
Farmington, so, I'll send this out to everyone just so they've got it, it's all the stuff that was collected. I don't understand it all, but.
If you don't have this number on the top of your head, perfectly fine, because this is the day as cleanup day, right?
Yes.
47 years, I just was wondering if, with the rain, if you don't know that, that's fine,
I don't, it's probably similar,
Probably similar, yeah.
because
So you're in cars anyway.
yeah, you're sitting in a car. It's worse for the highway guys that are standing out there having to deal with it,
Yeah.
but they had tents this year, so I'll send this out to everyone just so we've got it. And then I did get the date for next year, so it's gonna be Saturday, April 25th for cleanup day and household hazardous waste for next year.
Okay, great. That's great to know.
Start that in January. So,
And, you know, it's apparently, I just heard rained 10 out of the last 12 Saturdays. It's supposed to rain
we
again.
had
So,
over 10 inches of rain in May.
oh,
And
wow.
in the first, it was poor timing because we got more rain in the first week of May than all of April, and it just so happened that cleanup day was like the rainiest day.
But that's a good answer as to why don't you have a rain date?
Yeah, because we don't
Yeah.
know.
That's-
It's 10 out of the last 12.
We
Well-
played
well,
like
Yeah,
scheduled soccer games for our youth.
yeah. Well, the whole
A couple
walk
of
that was
parents-
supposed to happen on
parents-
Main Street got canceled, and now it's gonna get canceled again.
So, just hoping it's sunny next year. But I am working on getting quotes together for tents at least, so sun, shade or rain cover, we'll have tents. So I'll let everyone know when we get some progress on that. All right, public education. I've
Okay,
got Breeze, articles for the summer newsletter. I don't know the date yet, but I'll be submitting that to the town manager's office shortly.
which one is
and then,
that? I've lost track of it.
that is gonna be, recycling,
Okay,
composting, dark sky, and textile recycling.
oh, all those things.
Yes,
Run.
Wow,
Nice.
trying
fantastic.
to.
Can we have our own newsletter?
No,
Yeah.
piggyback on everyone else. I said textiles and dark sky. And then Bree submitted the one today for invasive species and native plants. And that'll go probably in the fall newsletter.
Okay, I might change that slightly just to sort of emphasize the fact that fall's when seeds happen, and this was, you know, just to focus a little more on this time of the year, that it's appropriate.
Yeah, that's fine. It's also good for, keeping an eye out over, over the fall or winter,
Right.
for some stuff that you can just cut while it's dead, less you gotta worry about when they're not active.
Right.
Sorry, just taking some notes. Yes, we'll go with that. All right, we'll pop back to minutes since Marty signed on.
We get a motion to approve the minutes for the May 6th efforts meeting.
Motion?
Second.
Three.
All in favor?
Aye.
There we go.
Aye.
Exquisite minutes, as always, Gary.
2 whole pages.
Okay, so that one's good.
Yeah, all right, thank you, everyone, sorry about that. All right. Waste reduction goal, I don't have any updates from Westwoods. I'll reach out to Tara once the school year's over, to get the totals. And then I'll just email them to everyone. And then hopefully we'll get them with IAR next year. And has the food pantry had any conversations with IAR yet, or not quite yet? Just curious. Since it started at Westwoods, we might as well.
I don't know that we could use any more apples.
I was gonna say, that might be the problem, there might be too much at that point,
Now, what
so.
about, I don't know, this might be, I know the people that run the Plainville Food Pantry. Getting too junked up if I try to, it could just be a no for them too.
Yeah, I don't know.
If it seems like it's something worth asking, I'm happy to do the asking. If it
Yeah,
doesn't seem like it,
if they wanna coordinate picking it up at.
yeah, they have to pick it up.
IAR.
Yeah, they have to pick it up. And that's a daily pickup, or is it a weekly
It would
pickup?
probably be a daily.
I mean, I bet you get enough if you do it once a week, or
Yeah.
like those kids, everyone that has to, I mean, it may change, because this was a Michelle Obama, thing.
So right now they're getting, they have to take fruit. And so Westwoods, is there any ballpark on daily fruit? Is it like every kid that buys lunch, that everybody's getting an apple back? So is it like 50 apples a day, 100 apples a day?
I don't know how many kids buy.
I think GSAM's got, at least we can figure out how
A lot
many
of
kids.
buy. Like what is about, average is like 300 kids in a class. Gotta be 50%.
We can see if we can get that info from Sam on number of students that buy.
Hey, Jen. Where'd Jen come from?
shoot. I don't know.
I'm sorry, what are we talking about? Apples?
So the current federal requirement is that all students that purchase lunch get a serving of fruit with their lunch.
Right,
But
right,
most of the kids don't eat the fruit.
right.
So it was being composted for about half the year. And then the food pantry started taking the fruit from Westwoods. So their total composting tonnage dropped at least 50%. It might have been closer to 60%. But now the fruit was going to the food pantry for people that needed it. If we're starting the program at IAR, who also has to have fruit with all their lunches, is that it's probably too much for the pharmacy's food pantry, but could another
Right,
neighboring town's
Okay.
food pantry take it, like Plainville, which I know is always looking for,
Yeah, my friend's,
food.
the assistant director over
I
there.
forget who's,
So Susie Wars is the director, and then her son Justin is.
okay. But then talking about that and then trying to figure out if someone wants to take it, they want to know how much they'll be getting. So we can kind of figure out how many kids get school lunches, and then maybe if Tara might have an estimate of how many kids.
What's the haul?
right.
Yeah, I can also look at the weights that we weigh in at Farmington, see
Yeah,
how often.
yeah. So trying to get some more information at least for repurposing. All right, and then energy efficiency, that'll be over the summer, and I'll just touch base with Sam. And, there's a new technology director, because Matt got promoted. I don't know who it is. Something, I forget what he got. I'll reach out to Sam and the new technology, director of technology for Board of Ed. Right, because I know they said it had to go over the summer when it's easier in the summer when there's no kids. So I'll touch base with them on that. The only other stuff, all the prizes have been given to those that wanted them. TDC specialty passed, they wanted to donate it back, so we still have the Naples gift cards, so we'll save those for next year. So that's one less for next year. But everyone was very grateful, and so that worked out well.
Thank you for handling that.
No problem, it was easy. Everyone was very happy to get a restaurant gift card.
Yeah,
Anything else?
Well, the only other discussion was to make sure, so,
So I'm planning to be on leave for the July meeting, so we're gonna cancel that.
it's having a baby, his wife.
Oh,
Hopefully in a week, but there's still time.
So, and then,
Yay!
so the only hangup was that this committee often does not meet in August, as most of the, subcommittees do not meet in August in the town. So, is there anything that, on, like a, speak now, forever hold your peace until possibly September, effort-wise, that we would like to make sure that we discuss at the moment, get going?
And it's not saying someone can't bring something up on email.
Exactly, we can still have
Right.
conversation on email,
Yeah.
we can still talk, we can still make things happen if something needs to be tweaked on a newsletter, or if they're, I'm gonna follow up with Garrett on the composting stuff for
Yeah.
IAR and see if we can get numbers. So there will be green efforts, we will still be green efforting, but we may not be meeting.
okay. Just if you guys have any ideas for for newsletter articles, just please email me and let me know.
All right.
Membership?
That's it. I mean, I think it's the same one I did last time, which is basically I would have that person reach out, and I can give you their number.
Okay.
Contact numbers.
And then council meets next week,
Meet Monday, and then,
and really it's for one thing.
well, we're doing our regular meeting before.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
I know you guys are in the pavilion.
yeah, somebody from council, wife schedules an Italian trip during, supposed to be our other thing, so it's getting double together.
Well, it's supposed to be the 10th, and then that's graduation, so,
And then we move to the 10th, and that's graduation,
yeah.
Can
We're
you
gonna
tell
do
me
the
when
last
what is the next town council meeting?
Monday.
Monday, the 9th.
Monday, I think we're starting at 6, though, let me double check that. Actually, I don't have my agenda yet, but I'm like 99, I think it's starting at 6.
I know the hearing's at 7,
For
7:05
Kathy stuff?
for historic district.
Or for historic district? I have the agenda review tomorrow, so I don't know what's going on. So you
I was
probably-
emailing Devin about it today.
You probably know more than I do. But yeah, it's on Monday this week because of, both there's IAR's promotion ceremony and graduation, next week, so it got moved around.
It'll be
Okay,
in the
so
pavilion, not council chambers.
Pavilion.
Monday at 6.
Yeah, in the pavilion.
Yeah, Bree, I'll try to remember to email you if it's not at 6, but I'm like 90% that it's at 6. We're starting early.
Okay,
Agenda goes out Thursday?
Thursday. And
Yeah.
maybe it goes out Wednesday because of Monday meeting.
Maybe.
I don't know. if it's-
Yeah, so it won't be out until tomorrow or Thursday.
and what is the pavilion?
It's the building behind the town hall building.
Oh,
When you
okay.
drive around the back, it's that building,
Okay. Okay,
the newer building.
right.
All right, so then we'll plan on resuming in September unless something comes up.
So no July and no August.
No July, no August, we'll meet September.
Email chain is open, but Garrett's not responding in July.
He's responding intermittently.
Or in June, he's not allowed.
How long paternity leave does this
3 to 4
town give
weeks.
you?
Well, we can talk about that after. Not the town's not the problem. So our next meeting will be Tuesday, September 2nd.
Okay, and I will be away.
All right. Yeah, same thing. If you think of anything, Bree, and you want us to bring it up during the meeting, just send an email.
Okay,
End of the world.
great, thank you. Best of luck with
All
your
right.
baby.
Thank you.
Yeah,
It's gonna be off.
Yes.
I was looking for a motion to adjourn.
Ocean.
second,
Second? And anybody not in favor? All in favor, aye? Sorry, you're supposed to
Aye.
perfect.
Hi.
Who wants to stay?
Who wants to
All right, we'll see you in September, everybody. Have a great summer.
Thank you, everyone.